We'll rope it off over there.
Whether working murder cases or pursuing assault complaints, police officers have jobs to do. And both of those police jobs and a variety of types of enforcement in between are all cataloged here. CompStat is a listing of crime data available to the public. It stands for Comparative or Computerized Statistics, CompStat. It was begun in 1994 to help reform the NYPD by making commanders more accountable for crime fighting in their precincts.
Get off our necks! I can't breathe!
But as protests against police increase, there's been a call to eliminate CompStat. But that call is not necessarily coming from protesters. It's come from the head of the union representing police captains and higher-ranking brass. Keeping such stats promotes tension between police and the communities they serve, the union chief argues, and it causes tension between precinct commanders and the very top brass because CompStat numbers can be manipulated.
Burglary at the home, and that's a felony, and then we've seen instances where that's been what they call downgraded to a lesser crime, to a misdemeanor, like lost property.
That's John Jay College professor Eli Silverman, who's not only written the book on CompStat, he's written two. In them, he says CompStat numbers can be massaged to make crime look worse than it is or better.
That was why stop and frisk became discriminatory as it was practiced, because it was just done to get numbers.
He says while CompStat numbers can be and are misused, they don't have to be. Saying they're not misused, the person you see here from 4 years ago when he ran the division that oversaw CompStat. Dermot Shea is now, of course, running the entire department as commissioner. He told Pix 11 News recently off camera, there is an assumption that I disagree with, that CompStat is directing activity. That is the furthest from the truth. It was never about summonses and arrests for the sake of numbers. It's about improving the quality of life. So there is no plan to cancel CompStat, the commissioner says, but it can be used to improve the city by focusing on things other than enforcement.
You can measure the community relations. When you reported a crime, was it taken? Did you see follow-up? Was there any follow-up? Did anyone get back to you?
He says those are some of the CompStat metrics looked at in other countries where he does work, including Great Britain. He says the CompStat that focuses more on protection and less on enforcement is more effective. Outside police headquarters in Lower Manhattan, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.